Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Ladies, listen to me carefully, right? When you go get your ass done, your titties done, I'm gonna tell you what you just did. All you did was move from one class of men to another, because not all men like big booties or big titties or the behavior that come with BBLs. There's not one person on earth that everybody loves, not even Jesus, nigga. And when you do that, when you go get a BBL and you living in today's society, which is the devil's playground, all you did is open up a portal for negative energy, dick pics, men that just want to sleep with you and this and that. Because women think men are stupid. They not. They may play stupid, but they not. Based off the way you act and what you put out, they're going to resonate with that. This shit is just like fishing. If a man uses money as a bait, he going to catch women that's attracted to money. If he uses I don't want to say, but if he uses penis, let's say that, and he put that on the hook and he throw it out there, he's going to be attracted to promiscuous women that just like to have sex. Like, people got to understand, dog. And then on top of that, you're living in a world that is governed by people who's going to make sure that they break up the black family, that women are going to act like hoes and bitches, and niggas going to act like pimps and just motherfuckers that don't have no type of conscience, right? And today, you can't tell a woman shit. You can't tell a man shit. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. This is all they set out to do. And you have to think, bro, you ain't do it. I didn't do it. Think about this, bro. You see Zeus channels, the Zeus channel, they got women fighting. You feel me? That shit is so degrading, bro. I don't even see how we as people allowed that shit to happen. Cause we look at it like, oh, that ain't our network, we can't start that. Yes, we can. But this is what conditioning does. It makes you think you powerless. Man, these people done paid millions of dollars to see black women fight each other. Young, old. And the crazy part is they done went to Africa with that shit. And the first thing a motherfucker gonna say is, that's they dumb ass. They conditioned to do it. They programmed to do it. They're not stupid people. They program people. Why you think they don't put on TV couples or people who've been together 30, 40 years? We want to learn from y'all. What did y'all do to persevere through all this chaos? Hell no. They don't make no money off of that. And I guarantee you, a lot of these couples that's made it 20, 30 years, if they was living in today's society, I think that should be cut in half, over half. Because today's people ain't yesterday's people. You have to understand, bro. When you program a person or program a society to do exactly what they are programming you to do, everything is going according to plan. Because you're living in a controlled environment that you don't control. I've seen a lot of these podcasts about relationships, right? And I listen to them. But one thing I don't ever hear them say is this. You living in an environment that is governed by people who are going to make sure women are portrayed as hoes and bitches, and men are portrayed as cheaters, and they're not good fathers and all this shit. You don't control the environment. You playing a game that you can't win, nigga. When people gonna realize that? You think we just stupid ass people? You think we just having all these problems with women and women having all these problems with men when we don't control the perception of none of this shit? We just trying to live it. I told y'all what a TV is. A TV is an electromagnetic device that promotes stimulation through sound and imagery. What you see, you feel that shit. It's like watching fucking porn. You get hard, your titties get hard, you get moist, you get on hard, and nobody even touched you. That's stimulation. So when you see women on TV acting like thoughts and hoes and dressing up like this, that's stimulation. When you see men on TV with gold teeth, whatever the perception they put up there on men, that's stimulation. That governs the way we see each other. Now I'm finna go a step further. I need y'all to stick with me on this one here, right? You got a thing called social norms. What are social norms? Social norms are when you in society and we basically teach each other what to do and what not to do, what's accepted and what's not accepted, right? So we basically is teaching each other how to become better thoughts, better whorish ass men. We're teaching each other that by what we see. Go look it up. It's called social norms. This is when people will not step out and do what they want to do because people may judge them. Because a person taught you to either do that or not do that. That's what social norms do. You forfeit your personal beliefs for the herd, right? So if they doing it, shit, I might as well do it. That's why they got shit like you can't beat them, join them. See what I'm saying? Psychologically, right? Understand this too, right? When the world does something to you so much till you love it, you start doing it to yourself. So the world's showing you that this is what beautiful women wear. Tights, leggings, they show their ass, they show their figure. So when the world shows you that, you start doing it to yourself. And when you start doing it to yourself, you've just became a partner with the motherfuckers who got you doing it in the first place. The ones who's governing social media. The ones who's governing these TV networks and these shows you see on TV. They told you to wear that shit. They told you you should dress like this. They promote the social norms that they want society to attract to and participate in. So once the world started doing something to you that you love, you start doing it to yourself. You had just became in partnership with the motherfuckers who's oppressing you and who's creating this perception of what a man is and what a woman is. And you ain't had no motherfucking say so in this shit. You participating in this shit. You don't even know what you don't even know why you participating in it. Who told you to wear makeup? You saw it. Who said, damn, bro, you should do this. You should tote these switches. Who told you this shit? It did not come from a positive source. This is why I say you are living in the devil's playground. If this shit was so much about righteousness and God and women becoming women, why the fuck they don't have schools that teach you etiquette, whatever that shit is, right? Meaning schools that teach you how to behave in certain societies and certain settings. You don't see that shit. These people capitalize off your ignorance. They sell you shit based off them telling you this is what you should wear. This is what you should do. This is marketing, nigga. They use neuroscientists that studies behavior. They are in front of your decision makings based off the data. This is why we got social media. So I'm gonna do a whole nother video on social media. Shit gonna blow y'all mind. But listen. So what I'm trying to explain to you is this. Let's recap. You're doing things that society is telling you to do. But society is not ran by us as people. It's governed by motherfuckers at the top that put money behind, millions of dollars behind movies. The CIA, the ones who put money behind these shows, these dating shows. Dog, they just collecting data. You really think three dudes on the show trying to get the love of 20 women and got these women going through all type of stupid ass shit for content? And this is what we call love. This is how we find love today. That means however God said y'all should do love, man, forget that. This is what we telling y'all to do. And you don't see God physically telling you this. You see BT, you see this network, Zeus network, and this is what I'm trying to explain y'all. This is why TV was created, to paint the perception in the minds of the people. You live in an environment that doesn't even align with being in a healthy relationship. Don't you see that shit? Ain't nothing about today's society where you can wake up and get a positive saying, a positive environment. None of this shit about how to become in a successful relationship, how to become in a successful family, how to be with one person and stay there, because they strip you of your culture. Then when a bitch strip you of your culture, they handed you some other bullshit. So culture is what keeps things intact from what our ancestors and our older elders done. Nah, they script that shit. You better go read the Willie Lynch letter. Turn the old against the young. Well, turn the young against the old, I would say that. Turn the women against the men. This is in the Willie Lynch letter, bro. And that shit still reigns still reigns today. You have to understand, why do we have these problems? You're not a white person, bro. You're just gonna accept whatever put in front of you. You really think men stupid? You think women are stupid? You think that we can't have a successful relationship? You can't when you are living in an environment that is owned and governed by a group of people that's going to make sure that y'all fail. You must understand, dog, family is the only thing and the only bond that you have to survive in this fucking demonic ass world. And these people have done an amazing job making sure that all families are broken, making sure that fathers can't get to their children, putting the perception in the women's head that the women are the ones that should have the kids, when statistically, go look this up, because I know y'all gonna chew me out about this shit. statistically, men raise children better than women. When you give a person too much of anything, it ain't good. Too much love ain't good. Too much money ain't good. Too much of anything ain't good. You must understand the equilibrium of that. All right? So this is why I say we're going to have these back and forth conversations when at the end of the day, you, me, them, those, none of us control the society we live in. We are participants in another man's society, bro. Once you understand that, bro, and these people are out to kill us. They're out to destroy us to the point where we destroy ourselves because we don't know no better. We trust their schools. We trust their religion. We trust everything about these people. But not one person has said, why do these people love us so much when we know they don't? Why do we go to their schools? Why do black athletes don't just get their money together and we build our own schools? Why? Why did they depict us under the negative light that they put us on TV on? They put us on TV, they put us on this, or they do this. They make us look like assholes in the news. And then first thing we'll say, well, we do it to ourselves. Let me explain something to you. If everything you know was taught to you by the same people that gave you your education, and these are the same people that's running the society that you're in, if anything was broken or fucked up, who do you blame? I didn't teach you. Your mama didn't teach you. They taught you. They taught you some bullshit education and put you in a bullshit environment. An environment that made sure you're not going to have the right resources, education, or understanding to help yourself get out of your current situation. Now that's some real news for your motherfucking ass. I keep telling y'all this, bro. We're not stupid people. We just programmed people. If you could program, or if you could teach a fucking whale to hop up and jump and do all type of tricks in SeaWorld, you don't think you can teach humans to not shoot and kill each other? Who invented these guns? Who invented weaponry that destroys human flesh? Only demonic people does this shit, bro. There's nothing about these people that says, I love you, or I care for you, or I want you to have a better life. This is their system, bro. Everything that you know comes from them. Everything. You living in a house, the way it looks, the way it's shaped, because of them. You driving cars because of them. You spending money because of them. Everything that you do is because of them. How the fuck we gonna blame each other? You tell me. You fucking tell me. You don't think that we can get together and build a better society than what we're living in today? If you think that, that means you're too far gone from being brainwashed from the version of a society that they already gave you. You done. You locked in box. You out of there. You don't think we can come up with a better society? Better equality? You got churches making millions of dollars a year, bro. And you got people sleeping out there on the fucking under the bridge. You got drugs in the streets. These same people invented them drugs. I don't know now a nigga that can take a coca plant and make cocaine from it. You tell me. I'm waiting. I don't even know a nigga that can identify a coca plant. But it's a lot of cocaine on the streets. I don't know now a nigga that can make fentanyl. It's a lot of that shit on the streets. So what I'm trying to explain and tell y'all is, bro, y'all, we blame each other because we can't see them. The motherfuckers that's doing this to us, we can't see them. Out of sight, out of mind. This is by design. So the only people we can blame is each other. The only people, bro. You must understand, these belief systems they installed in us and the way that we live today has been carefully crafted by a group of people who are going to make sure you are just where you're at, dumb, deaf, and blind, and confused. And we blame each other. You see the churches, you see the preachers. Oh, these kids out here killing each other. Why, preacher? Who's putting the money up behind these record companies putting the money up, talking about shooting and killing each other? You don't see them pushing positive music. You can't go on the record labels rapping about no liberating your people and they cut the check. Fuck no. You know how much money they make off your ignorance? You know how much money they make off you out here running around doing what you're doing to each other? It keeps them in control, and it keeps us in a state of chaos. You see what I'm saying? This shit's simple to figure out. You just gotta think. Think. That's it. Think, understand, and just know we're being targeted in so many ways, bro. I can't even get on here and speak about. Just being around other negative people governs how you may act and not act. Right? They figured out ways to control our thoughts through sound and through light. We don't even know about it. This shit I can get on here and talk about, I promise you, bro. It'll blow your fucking mind, and most people won't comprehend or understand it. This is why people like chosen people go through so much shit. Cause you're in a cesspool. You wearing all white, fighting through a cesspool of people covered in shit. You feel me? You're gonna have it the hardest. People ain't gonna understand you. They don't know what you're talking about. They ain't trying to understand you. Because these motherfuckers that's running the world has stolen knowledge and they've used it against us. And this is why they fight as soon as you come out the womb to get control of this. And we think they just created schools because they love us. Or they created Section 8 and all these because they love us. Bitch, God put all this here for us for free. We look at animals like they stupid, but to me, humans have the most knowledge and understanding and consciousness, but do the dumbest shit. So to me, that's basically like equalizing the same consciousness and understanding as animals. You don't see animals putting guns on motherfuckers. They run around trying to eat to live, but at the same time, they don't do the dumbest shit that humans do. And when you think about that shit, it make a lot of sense. For us to be so smart and we got all this knowledge and understanding, we still do the dumbest shit. Because there's going to be a group of people, demonic people, where they worship the devil. And these same people telling you to go worship the opposite, the polarity. You are a god, bro. Ma'am. And the only reason you'll say that I'm lying is because their indoctrination out trumps what I'm telling you. But if you think and use your common motherfucking sense, you will see what I'm talking about. But it's safe for everybody. Anyway, I ain't made for the video a bit long, but it is. It is. It's your boy Papa Dub. Make sure y'all put your comments on the bottom of this video. This is a community where we learn from each other. No disrespect. We just here to dialect, speak, talk, and say what we feel and learn. Learn, bro. Like I tell you, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Peace.